It's a beautiful underwater day in the ocean. And baby fish Muggles, along with his best friend Joy, is scouring the seabed for yummy algae.
Joy, I can't think of anyone better to search for algae than with you.
Same here, Muggles. What could possibly be better than doing what you were born to do with your best friend in the whole world by your side?
Nothing. It's fantastic.
And here is Professor Shark. He leads his school of fish and sea creatures with a strong but caring fin. And he's always happy to see his school's youngest fish, Muggles and Joy.
Muggles! Joy! What a wonderful day we're having! The currents are calm, and the sun's lighting up the ocean surface like a million jewels. I love days like today.
So do we, Professor Shark.
That's right. Jesus sure has blessed us with lives in such a beautiful underwater universe.
You little fish sure have your minds in the right place. In fact, all of our fellow sea creatures could learn a lot from you two.
Really? But we're still so young. How could Joy and I possibly teach anyone anything of value? Especially older, bigger fish.
Oh well, Muggles, that's easy. By not losing sight of the simple blessings Jesus has bestowed upon us, like this great, big, beautiful ocean that surrounds us, you swim in his riptide, serving your Creator and living your lives to the fullest.
Wow. I never thought of it like that, Professor Shark.
Well, now you can, Joy. And rest assured, Jesus is very, very pleased with you. Both of you. Say, you two, being that you're both so grateful for what you have, maybe you could help with a little problem we're having.
A problem? Of course.
Yeah, we love solving problems.
Just ask Algebra Albacore. We don't quit till we get it right.
I see. But it's not that type of problem I'm speaking of, Muggles. This is a problem of personal nature with a dear, dear friend of ours here in the great wide ocean.
Oh, who is it, Professor?
Yeah, and how can we help?
Why, it's Scary Henry.
Scary Henry?
Scary Henry?
Yes, Scary Henry. As you know, he's always had a bad reputation. But lately it's been getting even worse. It seems Henry is unhappy, but we're not sure why he's so unhappy. He could use a little pep talk from two of our best and brightest little fish in the sea.
Us.
Yes, you two always seem very thankful and understanding of the fact that we don't need very much to notice and appreciate the wonder that exists around us every day.
Do you want us to try talking to Scary Henry, Professor? We could let him know that no matter what's going on in his life itself is a gift.
Yeah, and it's never that bad. As long as we have all our fins and gills, life's just peachy. Even if we don't have all our fins and gills, it's still peachy.
Right. Remember Clyde the porpoise?
Who could forget? Lost his dorsal fin in that tsunami last year.
And discovered that he could swim faster in the currents as a result.
Streamlined.
That's true, my little fish. Why don't you go find Scary Henry and try to talk some sense into him? If he needs some company, invite him back to our reef. No one should isolate themselves when they're feeling down. It only compounds loneliness.
We'll get right on it, Professor.
Yeah, off we go. Come on, Muggles. It's a feel-good mission.
In Jesus' name.
Amen.
Muggles and Joy swim off to find Scary Henry and get to the bottom of why he's so unhappy.
There he is! Hey, Scary Henry! We haven't seen you around the reef in a while. How are you doing?
Life stinks like whale gas.
Oh, that's gross.
Come on now, it's not that bad.
Right, what's the deal, Henry? You seem down in the dumps.
What do you care? You're two little fish with your whole lives ahead of you. Me, I don't even have a reef to call home.
Oh, Henry, that's a terrible way to look at things.
Yeah, look on the bright side, big guy. In the sea, we're all family. And if you need a reef to go home, come back to ours.
Our coral's open for you anytime.
Okay.
That's it. Just, okay.
What? You want me to do some surface breaks or something?
Well, no. Look, all we're saying is you may not be our same species, but we think of you as family, Henry.
And so does Jesus.
Oh, don't forget about him. He loves us all unconditionally. And if we're alive on this earth, we're home. Because he made us and provided us with an amazing playground in which to thrive, called the ocean.
And I don't know about you, Henry, but there's no place else I'd rather be.
That's cool. You two should go play. I'm not much fun.
But you can be scary, Henry.
Yeah, you try being the life of the party when everybody calls you Scary Henry. It's easier said than done.
I have an idea. We'll go talk to Mrs. Wudley. She's an old fish, and she's been swimming around these waters for a long time. And she likes everybody.
And everybody likes her. She's bound to have some wisdom to share.
Come with us, Henry.
I'm good. You guys move on. If she says anything helpful, you know where to find me.
Okay, Henry, if you're sure.
Bye now. Don't let the seaweed tangle you on your way out.
Ugh, I hate it when that happens.
Muggles and Joy find big old Mrs. Wudley just as fast as the little fins can carry them, which is surprisingly fast.
Hi, Mrs. Wudley. Remember us?
Joy, Muggles, it's been so long. My, how you've both grown. You were both hatchlings the last time I saw you.
Time flies when you're having fun.
It does indeed. So tell me, to what do I owe this wonderful visit?
Our friend is in need, Mrs. Wudley. He's feeling really down and has lost sight of the important things in life.
Which is to say, the simple things.
Well, that's right, Muggles. And I'm sorry to hear about your friend. It sounds like this friend could use a lesson in gratitude.
Gratitude?
Yes, it comes out of the habit of giving thanks. Exercising regular gratitude to God can work wonders in our lives and our bad moods.
I see your point. I never get crabby when I remember to regularly thank Jesus for everything.
At times like this, it's never a bad idea to refer to the good book, my sweet baby fish. Like Psalm chapter 9 verse 1 tells us, I will give thanks to the Lord with my whole heart. I will recount all of his wonderful deeds. Let your friend know that, no matter the struggles or turbulence he currently faces, Jesus is never out of sight. When his children call on him, he will answer. Always.
Thanks to Mrs. Wudley's words, Muggles and Joy return to Scary Henry with some new advice that hopefully yields a new reaction.
Hey, Henry, feeling any better?
Do I look like I'm feeling any better?
Yeesh. So, Henry, we spoke with Mrs. Wudley,
And
and she let us know that through Jesus, all things are possible. That no matter what we're facing, faith in him and praise to him and thanks to him will return his love to us. And as a result, make our hearts richer and more fulfilled.
Wow, Joy. You said that so well.
You know, I'm a little more inspired just hearing that.
Well then, try this too. Psalm 9:1 tells us, I will give thanks to the Lord with my whole heart. I will recount all of his wonderful deeds.
And he's got some serious wonderful deeds, if you think about it. Just look around. That's a smile. I see a smile.
Oh, that's definitely a smile.
You fish sure know how to make a guy feel better.
All in a day's work in the ocean.
We didn't do anything, Henry. It was all Jesus' doing. It always is.
Muggles and Joy return to the reef to see Professor Shark and tell him all they've learned about being thankful.
Joy! Muggles! Were you able to find Scary Henry?
We sure were, Professor.
And he's more like Happy Henry.
Really? Oh, that's wonderful. How in the sea did you open his eyes?
Well, Mrs. Wadley helped a little.
And Jesus helped a lot.
As he is known to do, my little fish, as he is known to do.
With a heart full of gratitude and love for Jesus, little Muggles and Joy head out to sea for another fun-filled adventure.
Here we go, Joy.
Let's go, Muggles.
Woohoo!
Yay!
It's a beautiful day in the ocean, and little fish Muggles and his best friend, Joy, are swimming back to their reef after a fun day in the jet stream.
Joy, I have a lot of fun with a lot of fishes, but you're by far my best friend in the whole ocean.
Thanks, Muggles. There's no one on our coral reef nearly half as cool as you.
Well, of course I'm cool. I'm an ocean fish. My body temperature hovers around 37 degrees Celsius.
Are you sure you're not a clownfish?
Lo and behold, it's Professor Shark, who always has a mission or a lesson ready for his youngest fish.
Muggles! Joy! Welcome home, my dearest fish!
We're glad to be back, Professor Shark.
Yeah, it's not easy swimming around with all these new predators in the sea. Makes me thankful for friends.
Great job, fishes! But I need to ask you to go back to the wide open sea.
Go back out? But why? We were gone so long already today.
Right. If I eat any more, I'm afraid I might burst my scales.
What do I always say, Joy? Swim with your mouth closed so you won't gobble plankton.
Well, it seems there's an issue on the seabed. It's our old friend, Marlowe.
Marlowe the swordfish? What tangle can he possibly have that he can't cut himself free from?
Marlowe wasn't paying attention and got himself stuck in seaweed. And as we all know, if he can't swim and keep water rushing through his gills, he can't breathe. And if he can't breathe, well,
Oh no!
We'll save him, Professor Shark. You can count on us.
I know I can, Joy. That's why I'm asking you to.
Which way do we go?
Yeah, do we have coordinates? We'll find him fast if so.
I'm afraid not. I'm not sure exactly where he is, but his distress signal was picked up by Pickles.
Good. If he sent a distress signal, we'll tap into it and hone in on Marlowe in a flash.
But we're tiny. I hope we can swim fast enough. How long has Marlowe been stuck, Professor?
Several minutes at least. There's no time to spare, I know that. Pickles is out there now searching. He has a couple minutes head start on you two.
Muggles and Joy realize their friend is in trouble, and they have to help Marlowe any way they can.
We won't let Marlowe down, Professor.
Absolutely not. We'll go find Pickles right away and make triple sure Marlowe is rescued.
Muggles, Joy, I'm so proud of your willingness to help others. You know the importance of friendship, don't you?
We know we care about our friends.
Exactly. Why is it that friendship is so important, Professor?
Love and friendship are the glue that holds our world together, Joy. And just as importantly, they're gifts from Jesus to be cherished and honored.
We'll do everything in our power to help a friend in need, Professor Shark.
We'll go find Marlowe and Pickles right now.
Godspeed, my little ones. I pray you find and free our friend Marlowe at once.
Muggles and Joy swim like never before to find Pickles and help their friend Marlowe.
I've lost Marlowe's distress signal, Muggles. It's just gone.
I lost it too. Which way do we go?
Pickles?
Oh, hi, Joy.
We heard about Marlowe. Is he okay?
Yes, he did it. He freed himself from that seaweed. You should have seen him. It was amazing.
Ew, we came as fast as we could. How did he get free?
His sword. He is a swordfish, you know. So he used his nose to slice right through those pesky weeds. No seaweed could hold that fish down.
Of course he can't. Thank goodness he's built for speed and packs a lot of power into that body of his.
This is awesome news, Pickles. Can we see Marlowe? Which way do we go to find him?
Yeah, we want to congratulate him.
And make sure he's okay.
Sure thing. Marlowe would love to see you guys, but be careful out there. I don't want to get another distress signal. You know what I'm saying?
Don't worry, we don't want to send one.
Ha-ha!
Muggles and Joy swim quickly to meet their friend Marlowe.
Marlowe, thank the breaking waves you're okay.
We came as fast as we could. Are you injured at all? Do you need anything?
Muggles! Joy! What are you baby fish doing all the way out here in the big open sea?
We heard you needed us.
And we're your friends.
Wow! I've never had friends who risked their lives for me before. I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything to us. We want to help and know that you're safe, just because we care about you.
Yeah! Jesus gave us a great friend in you, Marlowe, and we honor our friendship because we honor his gifts to us.
We're so different. Some animals might wonder what do itty bitty fish have in common with a big swordfish. But we don't need to be the same to be great friends.
Right! In fact, what makes us so different is part of what makes us so compatible.
We appreciate you, Marlowe.
And we want to be your friends for a long, long time to come.
Wow, you guys. Oh, thanks.
Don't mention it, big guy.
Yeah, anytime.
But, don't make a habit of getting into this kind of trouble, okay?
For your own good.
That's a great lesson in friendship and an awesome thing you've done today, little fish. Just wanting to take care of a big swordfish like me without asking a thing in return? Oh, but I have a reward for you. Follow me!
Thanks to their friend Marlowe, Muggles and Joy have found an algae bed that stretches as far as their eyes can see. It's more algae than their little stomachs can even hold in one sitting.
Wow, Marlowe, that is amazing.
I've never seen an algae bed like this in all my life.
All 2 weeks of it.
I had just spotted this bed on my morning swim and was headed back to tell the fish on your reef where to find it when I swam into that seaweed and got all tangled up.
And by coming to help you, we ended up finding it anyway.
Funny how that works, isn't it?
Jesus sure works in mysterious ways. Hey, the sun's going down up there. It'll be dark soon. Let's feast on some of this algae, then get back to the reef and tell the others. Tomorrow we can all swim out here.
And eat till our hearts are content.
And our stomachs are full.
That sounds great, you guys. You know, you remind me of David and Jonathan from the Bible.
We do? How so?
Well, in the Old Testament's book of Samuel, it says, after David had finished talking with Saul, he met Jonathan, the king's son. There was an immediate bond between them, for Jonathan loved David. From that day on, Saul kept David with him and wouldn't let him return home. And Jonathan made a solemn pact with David because he loved him as he loved himself.
Wow, that sounds like some friendship.
Tell us about their pact, Marlo.
Well, the pact between David and Jonathan included Jonathan giving David the clothes off his back, his tunic, his sword, his bow, and his belt. Jonathan showed his loyalty to David by giving David all that he had, including his weapons. Sometime later, when David fled Saul's wrath, he told Jonathan about his fears that Saul wanted him dead. In response, Jonathan actually turned against his own father. Jonathan valued David's friendship more than his position as heir to the throne of Israel. That was the strength of the friendship between them.
Wow.
Maybe it's an extreme example, but we can learn a lot of lessons from the Bible. And I feel like you two fish showed me this level of friendship today. There are many perils in the open ocean, and it's oftentimes no place for baby fish. But you two came to find me without hesitation. So know this, you'll have a friend in Marlo forever.
Muggles and Joy return to see Professor Shock and tell him all they've learned about friendship.
Muggles, Joy, you're back. Is Marlo all right?
Yes, Professor Shark. We found Marlo and talked with him for a good while.
Turns out he didn't need our help after all, but he was very appreciative of the offer.
I had a feeling he'd be okay. That Marlo is one tough fish. And did we learn anything of friendship today?
We sure did. Marlo shared a Bible story with us, and we learned that the bond of friendship is one of the strongest and more cherished gifts Jesus has given us.
Yeah! We'll never turn our fins on our friendship, Professor.
Any of our friendships.
Friends to the end.
Amen, my little fish. Amen.
With a heart full of gratitude and love for Jesus, little Muggles and Joy head out for another fun-filled adventure in the sea.
Here we go, Joy.
Let's go, Muggles.
Woohoo! Whee!
Yay!
It's a beautiful day in the ocean, and little fish Muggles and Joy are swimming back to their reef after exploring other reefs for the first time.
Joy, we sure did check out lots of new and exotic coral reefs today.
We sure did, Muggles. Some of those fish live like kings and queens.
Lo and behold, here's Professor Shark. He will be very interested to hear what his littlest fish have been up to.
Muggles, Joy, welcome back. What have you two been up to?
Hiya, Professor Shark. We swam around to so many coral reefs today. Introducing ourselves to new schools of fish, I feel like my little fins might fall off.
And we snacked on lots of algae, too. It grows dense out in some spots in the open ocean.
So dense that we couldn't possibly eat it all. So we started collecting algae.
And passing it out to the fish at the reefs we visited.
It sure is a great icebreaker to show up at some stranger's coral reef with a load of yummy algae for them and their offspring to feast on while you all get acquainted.
I'll bet it is. Great job, Muggles and Joy. I'm sure those other fish are so very thankful for your generosity. And we here at home appreciate all your hard work, too.
Thanks, Professor.
Don't mention it. Mingling is what we fish do best.
It sounds like you collected quite a bit. How in the world did you two find so much algae to feed our neighboring reefs?
Patty, the whale told us about a brand new bed where amazing algae grows.
Ah, our good friend Patty.
She came across it when she was singing one morning and thought of us.
And when we saw it, we realized there was so much fluffy algae. We just had to share and deliver it to other fish.
We could have just told them where to find it, but we were already there. It didn't seem like a big deal to collect for the others.
Yeah, I mean, fish swim non-stop. We deserve a little downtime sometimes.
You have a point, Muggles and Joy. That's so nice of you both. And you two possess unbelievable strength for such young fish.
Strength? I guess it does take muscles to carry that much algae.
That's not the strength I'm referring to, Muggles. Like the Bible teaches us, real strength is found in serving, not being served.
Wow. Really?
Really?
So by giving the algae away instead of just taking algae, we got closer to Jesus?
Indeed, Muggles. And I'm so proud of you both. You've done such good today. Why don't you take the rest of the day to just play and be joyful?
Okay.
Muggles and Joy run into their friend Fizzy, who explains to them a little more why it's better to give than to receive.
Hi, Fizzy. Long time no see.
Yeah, how goes it, Fizzy? I heard your family moved into a new coral cave.
We did. It's so cute. Way bigger and more colorful. How are you guys doing? We're great.
Yeah, we found a new algae bed this morning and distributed algae to all the surrounding reefs, free of charge.
Oh, wow. That was nice of you. I'm sure those fish are very happy. They were surprised for sure. I'll bet. It's not every day that two little fish show up at someone else's reef to give away precious algae.
It was pretty nice of us, huh?
Yeah, we're pretty cool little fish, aren't we? Yes, but be careful of revealing too much in pride, Joy and Muggles.
What do you mean, Fizzy?
Once, Jesus said to his dinner host, "When you give a dinner or a supper, do not invite your friends or brothers or relatives or rich neighbors, for they will invite you in return, and you be repaid. But when you give a feast, invite the poor, the crippled, the lame, and the blind. Then you will be blessed, for they have no way of repaying you, and you will be rewarded when the upright rise from the dead." So, giving from the heart because we want to is better than expecting praise or reward, or getting something in return for our generosity. That's right, Joy.
And Jesus would rather be humble, not proud about our good deeds done in his name.
Exactly, Muggles. We should do something nice for Patty. She showed us the new algae bed without asking a thing in return.
Right. But what can two tiny fish like us do for a big old whale like Patty?
Don't let her hear you call her that, Muggles. She's a girl, you know. Keep up the good work, fish friends. I think I'll learn a lesson from your kind deeds and scout some coral caves for everyone. Then see if any fish would like to come enjoy our new spot with me and my family. That's awesome, Fizzy.
Yeah, let us know how it goes. Maybe we'll come relax at your cave sometime.
Sure thing. See you soon.
Muggles and Joy swim up to see their friend Patty the whale.
Hey, Patty!
Joy, Muggles, what brings you two back out today?
We just wanted to thank you for showing us the algae bed this morning. That was more delicious algae than we've ever seen, and our neighbor fishes were delighted by all the gifts we delivered.
Isn't that wonderful? Well, I'm happy to have been of service.
We'd like to give you a gift as well, Patty.
Me? No one's ever given me a gift before.
Well, we're about to change all that. follow us.
Okay.
Much to Patty's surprise, Muggles and Joy prepared a gift that their beloved whale friend will not soon forget. A yummy seabed littered with plump crustaceans, a big whale's favorite treat.
Okay, Patty, here we are.
Wow.
What do you think?
Look at them all. Crustaceans are my favorite. Thanks, you guys.
Don't mention it. You were so kind to us earlier, we wanted to do something nice for you too.
Aw, you shouldn't have. All I did was show you guys an algae bed.
That's not all you did, Patty. You gave us an awesome gift and didn't ask for a thing in return.
Yeah, and as a result, we were able to share algae with each and every fish around us in all directions.
It felt great to give it away, and that was all because of your generosity.
And now we'd like to deliver something that you can enjoy.
Your very own crustacean farm.
You guys, what did I ever do to deserve such good friends?
You've always been good to us, Patty. Kindness comes back around.
Enjoy!
I will. You guys come back and see me again soon. I'll be easy to find. Just look for the biggest whale you can find, stuffed full of shrimp.
Muggles and Joy return to their reef to see Professor Shark and tell him all they've learned about serving.
Muggles, Joy! Did you find Patty the whale?
We sure did, Professor.
And we gave her a gift of crustaceans, her favorite.
Oh my! I bet she was overjoyed.
She sure was.
The look on her face was priceless.
And fulfilling Jesus' plan for us was even more priceless, wasn't it?
Yes!
Serving others without being asked or coerced rewards our souls in ways we never imagined. See, God created us to be good to one another. And when we exercise His plan, we feel better about ourselves.
Wow, I understand.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Jesus sure is awesome, Professor Shark.
Oh, that He is, Muggles. That He is.
Let's go think of who we can do something nice for tomorrow.
Yeah!
I'm so proud of you, little baby fish. Now, rest up. I'm certain tomorrow will be just as magical as today.
Hooray!
Praise Jesus.
With hearts full of gratitude and love for God, little Muggles and Joy swim forever onward to be of the best service they can be.
Time to serve, Joy.
Let's go, Muggles.
Yeah!
Yahoo!
It's a beautiful day in the sea, and little fish Muggles and Joy are swimming back to their reef after a fun day frolicking in open water.
Today was such a fun day, Muggles. I love playing in the open water.
It sure is a nice break from scouring the reefs and ocean floor, I'll tell you that.
But we didn't do the homework Professor Shark gave us for the day. All we did was play. Do you think Professor Shark will be upset that we're coming back without having done our homework?
Nah. We'll just tell him the riptide's strong today and we couldn't swim in one place long enough to study the corals.
Or we could say that the riptide was so strong, it blew all the corals we were supposed to study away.
Yeah!
Then we'll be sure to study extra hard tomorrow to make up for it.
Absolutely.
And here he is, Professor Shark, the greatest teacher in the ocean. He teaches his pupils with firm but gentle fins.
Muggles, Joy! Oh, what have you fishes been up to? Did you study those corals like I asked you to?
We had a heck of a time, Professor Shark. The currents are so strong.
We can hardly settle on a reef to study at all.
We'll make extra sure we study hard tomorrow to make up for it.
Oh, my little fish. Our other students informed me that they observed you playing in the open water all day long.
Oh.
I'm so disappointed that you two decided to lie to me about your day. I've always admired how hard you study and like to give all the fish in our school the benefit of doubt. Unfortunately, I see now that I can't always trust what you tell me.
Oh, Professor Shark, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, we didn't mean to lie, honest.
I know you didn't. You two have always been among our school's best students. However, you're both young and prone to flights of fancy. You didn't study and then lied about it.
I feel terrible.
So do I. I didn't mean to make myself and certainly not Joy feel so ashamed and let down.
That's what dishonesty and lying do, Muggles. They hurt us, as well as the ones we try to deceive.
I understand that now.
I can see this makes you feel terrible, so I'll forgive you two. But I'd like it very much if you got together with your reef mate, Mr. Flips, and went to see Mr. Sushi. Perhaps he can shed some light on the power of moral purity and a clear conscience. My little fish, you feel badly for a reason. If you're truly sorry, then this can be a lesson well learned.
We'll go right now, Professor.
We want to make it right.
Go on then, Muggles and Joy. I'll speak to you both when you return.
Muggles and Joy swim to meet up with Mr. Flips and learn why moral purity and a clear conscience are so very important.
Hi, Mr. Flips. I don't know if you've heard.
About you guys lying to Professor Shark? Yeah, I heard about it.
Oh, great! Now the whole reef will think we can't be trusted.
Well, you did tell a lie.
But we didn't mean it. We usually study hard every day, and it's not like we lie all the time.
Yeah, we just started playing and lost track of time. We didn't want the professor to think we were being lazy.
But you were being lazy.
I know, but...
Wouldn't it have been better to fess up and tell the truth? Just say you made a mistake?
Yes.
Remember, Muggles and Joy, what the Book of Timothy teaches us. Don't let anyone look down on you because you are young, but set an example for the believers in speech, in conduct, in love, in faith, and in purity.
Wow.
It's a beautiful passage, eh? Try this one. Don't let anyone look down on you because you are young, but set an example for the believers in speech, in conduct, in love, in faith, and in purity.
My gosh.
Let it sink in. Professor Shark wants me to send you guys to see that curmudgeon Mr. Sushi. If he won't set you straight, nobody will. You ready to sail?
Ready as we'll ever be.
All right then. He's 4 knots that way. Have a good swim.
Okay.
Muggles and Joy swim off to see their friend, the grumpy Mr. Sushi.
Hey, Mr. Sushi.
What are you two little fish doing so far from your reef?
Professor Shark sent us to see you.
Uh-huh. So tell me, what do you need?
Well, Muggles and I, we
We blew off our studies and then lied about it to Professor Shark.
Geez, you make us sound so bad.
We were bad, Joy. I can see that now.
Oh my! I always thought you two were good little fish. Only a few weeks old, too. Oh,
See? Our reputations are gonna be plankton from now on.
that isn't necessarily so, Joy. Why are Muggles right? What you two did was wrong. The great thing about our faith is that in his infinite wisdom, Jesus forgives.
Even for two lying fishes who don't deserve a second chance?
Oh, Joy. In Jesus' eyes, we all deserve and get a second chance if we want one. The curse of God is on the house of the wicked, but he blesses the home of him who does right. Surely he scoffs at the scoffers, but to the modest he ever shows a favor.
Wow.
Now, why don't you fish come with me? I have something I would like you to see.
As a result of their genuine sorrow and regret for the mistake they made, Mr. Sushi leads the little fish to a secret place where sits an old sunken ship.
Here you go, fishy. This sunken ship is a secret place only a few of us ocean old-timers know about.
Wow, this place is amazing.
Yes. Oh, what's even better? There is so many coral and seaweed and fish and seashells. You can study and learn so many new things. Your teacher will be amazed.
This will be like playing and learning, all rolled up into one.
Adventures in learning.
I can't wait to get started. Thank you, Mr. Sushi.
I can clearly see that you two regret the choice you made earlier, and that your dishonest actions are weighing heavily upon those small fins, and so can Jesus.
Do you think Jesus forgives us, Mr. Sushi?
He forgives you, and he always welcomes your honesty.
Oh, Mr. Sushi, we can't thank you enough. We'll be honest and upstanding from now on. Always. In his name. That's a promise. Thanks, Mr. Sushi. Hey, Muggles, doesn't this beat lying?
Sure does. Lying feels crummy, but having a clear conscience feels great.
Let's get studying.
Muggles and Joy return to the reef to see Professor Shark and admit all they've learned about moral purity and clear consciences.
Well, did you learn anything valuable today, little fish?
We sure did, Professor Shark.
We learned that moral purity and a clean conscience are both more important than we knew.
They're the best way to honor ourselves, our loved ones, and Jesus.
Muggles, Joy, I'm so proud of you two. You've shown you can learn from your mistakes and be better fish as a result of them.
We understand now, Professor, and we won't make that same mistake again.
Oh, and we have a little surprise for you.
A little surprise?
Yes. After we told Mr. Sushi what we did and how sorry we were about it, he led us to a secret sunken ship.
We learned so much about corals, sea sponges, secret treasures, and sea creatures that live in the deepest waters. We are going to tell you all about it.
Well, how wonderful! wonderful! I'm excited to hear all about it. See the blessed things that can occur when we follow Jesus' plan?
We do.
We'll never stray again, Professor. We love you, we love our reef, and we love Jesus too. You can count on us.
Oh, my wonderful little fish. You've made me very proud today. Very proud indeed.
Full of gratitude and love for God, little Muggles and Joy head out with clear consciences and pure hearts.
I feel great, Joy.
So do I, Muggles.
Praise God.
Woo!
It's a calm, pleasant day in the ocean, and little fish Muggles and Joy are returning to their brand new coral reef after strong currents destroyed their old one.
Muggles, we did it! All of us fish banded together today and found ourselves a brand new reef home.
Fish-tastic. No nasty old currents can keep our school down, Joy. The fish will always rise.
Go fish team!
And here is the famous Professor Shark. His school has seen peril more than once during his years as teacher. But just like always, he guides his fish through troubles with faith and grace. In Jesus' name.
Hi, Professor Shark.
Hello, my fish. I want to commend you on a job well done today. I'm so proud of you. Praise be to Jesus that we're blessed with young fish as reliable as you two.
Flattery will get you everywhere, Professor.
No need to thank us. We're honored to serve. You, our teacher, and God, our creator.
Oh, my wonderful little ones. You should think about teaching a Sunday class in our new reef for our even littler ones. They could learn a thing or two from your resilience and resolve.
Maybe we will. It'd be a real privilege to help guide small fish.
Yeah, and we could give them lots of homework to keep them occupied.
Now, Muggles, let's not get carried away. You've learned a very important lesson today. With the unfortunate loss of our old reef, we could have given up and scattered our schools to the wind. But we didn't.
No way. We love our school.
We all do, Joy. But love sometimes isn't enough for creatures to bounce back from misfortune and failure. Sometimes faith and perseverance are required to regain what we had before a hardship.
I see. We had faith that we could keep our school together, and we persevered in building our new home quickly.
And now we're even stronger than we were before that natural disaster.
Exactly. And part of exercising strength is helping others who've been subjected to misfortune. Our friend Boocakes is also having difficulty, as his longtime seabed was washed away by the currents.
Oh no! We need to go check on him.
Yeah, we need to find him and make sure he's okay.
That's the spirit. Godspeed, my little ones. I look forward to hearing how Boocakes is handling his bad luck.
Muggles and Joy swim to meet up with Pete, the wacky trumpet fish, who can direct them to Boocakes.
Pete, did you hear about Boocakes?
Whoa! I sure did.
Have you spoken to him? Is he okay?
He's feeling down right now, but his faith is strong.
Well, faith is half the battle. Let's go see him. Maybe we can help his mindset.
Or maybe we can help him rebuild. Us fish never quit.
Go, fish team.
I'm sure Boocakes would be happy to see some friends. Head that way, all the way to the tall blue corals. You can't miss him.
Thanks, Pete.
Muggles and Joy swim out to see their good friend Boocakes the Manta Ray.
Boocakes, we're so sorry to hear about your seabed. We lost our reef.
But we rebuilt, and now our reef's bigger and better than ever.
Oh, that's nice. I'm happy for you.
Hey, Boo, look alive. It's not so bad. You still have your health, and we're still your friends.
And Jesus still loves you.
For sure. We can always count on Jesus no matter what.
Through good times and bad.
Especially bad.
So I hear. But I loved my seabed. It was all I had.
Aw, come on, Boo. Cheer up. It isn't so bad that it can't be fixed.
Joy's right, Boocakes. Overcoming great difficulties is but one of the gifts Jesus has bestowed upon us.
Yeah, it's through faith in Him that we can find the strength we need to bounce back after failure or misfortune.
Yeah? How so?
Well, as Jeremiah 8:4 tells us, this is what the Lord says. You know, if a man falls down, he gets up again, and if a man goes the wrong way, he turns around and comes back.
Wow!
And Proverbs 14:32 tells us that the wicked are crushed by disaster, but the godly have a refuge when they die.
Now that's how we handle failure.
But how can I find a new spot to live? I'm just one manta ray.
Don't talk about yourself like that, Boocakes. We're all perfect in Jesus' eyes. We were made for a reason, and we possess all the tools we need to serve Him, which leads us to our own success.
Why don't we look for new seabed spots, Boocakes? Don't stand around being sad. Some action will make you feel better, and it's also the best way to honor Jesus' investment in us.
Okay. If you think it'll help.
We do.
Boocakes goes along with his fish friends in an effort to feel better about things. It doesn't happen right away, but when it does, he starts feeling better and better.
What do you think about this reef, Boocake?
I love it.
You see, Boocakes? Having faith and working hard towards a goal does wonders for your attitude.
It does. Maybe I can settle someplace new, after all.
Yes.
And maybe it can be even better than your old spot, like our reef. We lost everything, rolled with the punches, then rolled up our fins and came back even stronger.
Sometimes Jesus lets things happen for a reason, Boo. And while it might not be apparent at the time, there's always a valuable lesson waiting for us.
You know, I think you are right. Maybe this new seabed will be better for me, and all the other rays too. By my calculations, the square footage of this area is 3 times my old place.
You'll have more room to stretch out, and you'll be able to house more rays.
I do love company. Thanks for stopping by, you guys. I don't know what I'd have done without you. I was really low.
Which isn't a bad place for a manta ray to be, generally.
A different kind of low, Muggles.
Gotcha.
Muggles and Joy return to their reef to see Professor Shark and tell him all they've learned about dealing with failure.
Hi, Professor.
Joy! Muggles! You're back so soon! How'd it go?
Wonderfully, we helped Boocakes find a new seabed, and it's larger than his last one.
It was awesome. A dozen new manta rays came to check it out. And there was room for all of them.
A dozen rays? That's great! I bet they're beside themselves.
Well, no. They all lined up.
Being beside oneself means being really happy, Muggles.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, we also learned quite a bit about dealing with life's surprises and failures. thanks to our old buddy Pete.
Really? Do tell.
Well, this is what the Lord says. You know, if a man falls down, he gets up again. And if a man goes the wrong way, he turns around and comes back.
Even stronger than before.
Through unshakable faith in Jesus.
Life might knock us down a time or two, but God has instilled in each one of us the strength and knowledge to pick ourselves up and keep going,
And it's in those challenging times that we learn more about ourselves and Him.
making us stronger
And better prepared.
and wiser.
Okay, you two. I get it. And so do you. I'm so proud of you. As always.
Full of gratitude and love for God, little muggles and Joy go forth, ready for anything the new day holds in store.
Let's swim, Joy. Success is great, but failure's not scary.
Not with Jesus on our side, Muggles.
Amen.
Amen.
It's another great day in the ocean, and little fish Muggles and Joy are swimming back to their reef after helping other fish clean up their own reef.
Muggles, it feels so good to help other sea creatures. Some parts of the ocean are getting full of things that don't belong there, like plastic bottles.
And old tires.
It feels great to help our fellow fish keep their reef clean.
That's true, Joy. And it doesn't take much to help others and have a positive effect. Just say you'll do it and keep your word. Easy.
I know, right? Come on, let's see what the professor's up to today.
Don't look now, it's Professor Shark, the beloved teacher of Muggles and Joy. Not to mention, he's at the tippity top of his food chain.
Hey, Professor Shark. How are things?
Honestly, they've been better, Muggles.
Oh no! What's wrong, Professor?
Oh, it's Fizzy. She promised Rosie she'd play with her today. You know how they both like to swim fast. Anyway, she hasn't been around, and poor Rosie's very upset.
Oh no! What do you think happened? Is Fizzy sick?
No, she's fine as far as I know, Joy.
Huh. Why do you think she would leave old Rosie in the lurch?
I think she just forgot, Muggles.
Forgot? That sure seems inconsiderate.
Yeah, sounds like Rosie had her little heart set on it.
She did, Joy. She really did. Alas, it didn't happen.
Maybe she's on her way. She ran late or something.
The day's almost over now. It'll be dark soon, and the fish will settle into their reefs and seabeds for the night. Oh, well.
Maybe we can find Fizzy, Professor. We'll get to the bottom of this and see what happened. Maybe Rosie can still get some good playtime today after all.
Would you? What kind little fish? I know it would mean so much to Rosie. I do hate to see her so let down.
We're on it.
Off we go.
Muggles and Joy swim double time to find little Rosie, who is still waiting at the playground, looking oh so sad for missing her play date.
Hi, Rosie.
Hey, Rosie. How goes it?
No, not great. It's been a blah day. How are you guys?
We were good until Professor Shark told us about your play date with Fizzy.
We didn't have a play date. We heard. I bet there's a good reason it didn't happen, though. Maybe Fizzy got sick.
Or slept in.
With the way Ronnie the redfish blows bubbles every morning? I doubt it. He's loud enough to wake a starfish. Well, maybe she left the reef to run an errand.
Yeah, maybe she left the reef.
Or maybe she just forgot all about me. You thought of that? Oh, Rosie, I'm sure there's a super reason Fizzy no-showed on your play date. I'm just sure of it. Doesn't matter. I guess I'll just get ready for a nap. I'm getting tired anyway. Waiting around all day for nothing.
Hey, let's give Fizzy the benefit of the doubt, huh? Remember that time her fin got stuck in those Atlantic fiber optic cables?
Or the time she thought she was slim and got herself stuck in the porthole of that sunken ship.
Or that time she got swept up in the crab fisherman's net?
Oh, Fizzy, she's so clumsy.
Really, knowing Fizzy, there's a million reasons why she didn't show up, Rosie.
Yeah.
You guys, thanks for trying to cheer me up, but it's just disappointing, that's all. Fizzy probably doesn't want to play with me, that's all. I always thought Fizzy was my best fish friend in the whole ocean. I guess she doesn't feel the same way.
Hey, Rosie, before you turn in for a seabed nap, what do you say we find Fizzy and see what's going on?
No, she obviously doesn't want to see me. I'm just a little pink fish after all.
No, come on, Rosie. You are our friend. Come with us.
I really don't feel up to it, guys. Thanks anyway.
Well then, do you mind if we look for her?
No.
Will you wait up for us? Maybe we'll discover a reason that'll make you feel better.
Yeah, we don't want to see you so bummed out, Rosie.
Oh, okay.
Yay!
We'll be back soon, Rosie. Wait up for us. Muggles and Joy fly out to see Fizzy and ask what happened to her plans with Rosie.
Muggles, Joy. Hey guys, what are you two doing in town today?
We're looking for you, Fizzy.
We're here for a good friend. We were hoping to find you so you can help us help her.
Oh yeah? Who's your friend?
Rosie.
Rosie? I can't wait for our playdate tomorrow. We're gonna have so much fun.
Funny you mentioned that, Fizzy, because we heard you were supposed to go out and play today.
Today? No, we talked about playing on Thursday.
Fizzy, today's Thursday.
No, oh no! I'll bet Rosie is so upset. Is she okay? Is she... Oh, I mixed up my days. I'm just a clumsy little fish, you know. My sense of direction is terrible, and my memory's nothing to write home about either. Oh, I feel terrible. I promised. What can I do?
How about you come back with us and apologize in the fish to Rosie?
Yes, that's the least I can do.
Okay then, here we go.
Fizzy, Muggles, and Joy go looking for Rosie.
Fizzy, where have you been? I've been waiting all day for you.
Hey, Rosie.
I'm so hurt and sad. I thought you'd never show. Aw, Rosie, I'm so sorry. You are? Yeah. I want to apologize for skipping out on our play date today. I forgot what day it was. Really? Oh, I was looking forward to it. I thought you didn't want to be my friend anymore. What? Rosie, no! We are best friends. I would never... Oh, I mess up everything. I'm just a clumsy little fish. Hey, don't say that, Fizzy. You're my friend. You still want to be my friend? After I left you high and dry today? Sure I do. I'm a pink fish. We're loyal to the end. Oh, Rosie, I don't deserve you. But if you say so, I'll take your friendship any day. Hey, you want to play tomorrow? That's Friday, right? Yes, I do.
Muggles and Joy return to their reef to see Professor Shark and tell him all that they've learned about keeping the promises we make.
Professor Shark, we are back.
So I see, Joy. I wanted to see how it went for you two out there. Well, were you able to find Fizzy?
We sure were.
And?
It's all fixed, no hard feelings.
Oh?
Fizzy forgot what day it was.
She what? Oh, I swear, that fish would forget her own scales if they weren't attached.
We definitely learned something, though. It's important to keep the promises we make.
Yeah, for ourselves, our friends, and for Jesus, who keeps track of everything we do and every choice we make.
Well, that's right, Joy. Like the Bible's book of Joshua tells us. So the Lord gave Israel all the land he had sworn to their forefathers, and they took possession of it and settled there. The Lord gave them rest on every side, just as he had sworn to their forefathers. Not one of their enemies withstood them. The Lord handed all their enemies over to them. Not one of all the Lord's good promises to the house of Israel failed. Every one was fulfilled.
God leads by example. Jesus keeps his promises, and so should we. Always.
That's right, Muggles. A promise to a friend is no different than a promise to Jesus. And you wouldn't skip out on a play date with Jesus, would you?
No.
With souls brimming with faith and love for Jesus, Muggles and Joy set out to spread his word far and wide throughout the sea to the four corners of the world.
Praise Jesus, Joy!
Always and forever, Muggles.
Woohoo!